have some big life-changing things coming up. Hello, Corey crew. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do a vlog for you today. It has been a while. We have a lot to catch up on. I've been gone to LA for a couple weeks. Apparently I brought the sunshine back with me, so I am feeling good. I'm feeling re-energized, and I gotta get my life together because I don't even know what day it is. So this vlog is gonna be just getting myself back on track with my fitness, nutrition, my goals, organization. I actually have a race I signed up for, 10-mile race, the Mountain Goat. I did this last year. I am 3 weeks out from that, and when I had signed up for it, I didn't realize I was gonna be traveling. I wasn't able to run at all when I was in LA, so it's been a few weeks since I've ran. So I am gonna go out for a run today, see how it feels. I'm hoping to do an hour if I can, which is actually quite a bit for not running in a while. So we'll see how it goes, but I gotta get back on it. I got 3 weeks till the race to try to train, get myself prepared, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're just, beautiful day, beautiful weather. I got some pancakes in my belly, so I'm fueled up, ready to go and see how this goes. Eating a huge stack of pancakes was probably not the smartest move for me. Right before my run, I'm about an hour digested, but still feeling very heavy from that and my morning coffee. But I have a lot to do today, so I kind of have to just deal with it. My bad. It's always trial and error when it comes to running. Bust out about an hour run. One thing I personally like to do is either listen to some podcasts, like I'll find a podcast that's an hour, or a couple of YouTube videos or something, and just listen to those while I get in the zone. Not doing any speed work today, simply just trying to get some mileage done. Let's go. I'm a little over 2 miles in, like 2.5. I feel more full than when I started. Any of my runners maybe can relate. I'm not fully digested yet, so this is what happens when your body is trying to push oxygen to your muscles, but also trying to actively digest your food. It can tend to make you nauseous, feel very heavy, so that's what I'm dealing with. I'm just working through it. I'm gonna keep going. It is what it is. For me, I do run better on a very light stomach, but Jason and I trained this morning, so I am still prioritizing my training with running. So it's a fine line between how to time it all in terms of nutrition and performance for both. Learning lesson here today, I didn't give it enough time. I'm doing an out and back, so as soon as I get as far out as I need to go, I have no other choice but to run back to the house. So that's kind of how I get through it. All right, I am a little over 5 miles in. I had to make a little detour to go to the bathroom, running things. So a little detour out of the way, but thankfully found myself a porta potty. Do what you gotta do, and 2 more miles to finish it up and head home. Survived my run. It was going very well until the digestion GI hit and I needed to find a restroom, so I got a little panicked. Got in a good shower, feeling refreshed. I am hydrating my life away right now. This is a hydro jug. I just want to throw out there, I've had so many people ask me about this. Buff Bunny's not selling these. I got this from the Content House when I was down there in Houston, trying to get her drink today in addition to some other fluids to keep me hydrated, which is so big. Coming home from travel, I want to give you just some quick tips about what I do. I feel like I'm a pro in terms of knowing what I can handle when I come back from travel. This travel to LA, by the way, I can't talk about it. I can't tell you what I was there for. All I can tell you is it was life-changing. It was incredible. I actually just genuinely loved LA. We made the most of it when we did have free time. But it was almost 2 weeks away out of my routine, normal eating habits, normal sleeping habits, was not working out whatsoever. So coming back home, I had 1 day until I had to go back into my job at the hospital, which I was gone 2 weeks from. So I also had 2 weeks of work to catch up on. You're coming back to a lot is my point when you take time off. When you come back, there's a lot that's left for you to deal with. And so many of us, if our fitness, nutrition wasn't on par during our time off, we can feel easily overwhelmed coming back, that we have to hurry up and do the most and just get right back at it 100%. And honestly, anytime I have tried to do it that way, it's backfired for me. It's always backfired because even though someone thinks a vacation is rest, this wasn't necessarily a vacation for me. It was probably one of the hardest things I've done, honestly. It was very intense. But when I came back, I knew I needed rest. And I've learned this from myself, even if it's a vacation where I'm sitting on a beach. When I come back to reality, I have to ease myself into things. So I made it a point to do home workouts this week. And my home workouts weren't even up to par with what my home workouts would normally be. I took it very easily. I purposely kept the weights lighter. I did probably 3 sessions at home in our basement gym, just getting blood flowing, getting moving, kind of getting back to the swing of things, and waited until this weekend to get back into the gym that you're seeing. Jason and I went to the gym both Saturday and Sunday, so it felt like it was a good pace for me to ease into it. And moving forward, now that I've been home for a week, I'm going to go back to normal routine in the gym. That is what's worked for me, and I've seen it work for a lot of my clients, where you put too much emphasis on needing to get back to the gym and in your normal routine. That's great if you can, but also give yourself some grace and understanding that your body has probably gone through a lot. So for me, I prioritized sleep this past week. I prioritized recovery, just knowing that was my number one. That was going to be prioritized over anything and everything else. I needed it to be that way, an effort for Kara to be able to recharge and be able to bring my best self forward. And you guys, I have some big life-changing things coming up that I will talk about later on. Probably in about a month, maybe a little bit less, I'll announce, but I have some big things coming in the future. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that post notification bell. That way you don't miss an upload, because I will have a full announcement video. And I know we hate those people when they just tease us with things and can't talk about it, but honestly, it'll be better if I wait to talk about this. So I'm really excited to share with you all. But nonetheless, getting back into my routine for now, y'all can see we got big old fucking mess behind me, right? This is life. I did finally get my luggage unpacked. That was number one, unclutter my mind. To unclutter my mind, I have to unclutter my life. So I did get my luggage all unpacked, got my bathroom cleaned up. This is the last plan of attack back here. This is always my least priority because it's my office per se, so it becomes somewhat of a dumping ground. So I can kind of close the door and out of sight, out of mind, but I do want to take care of putting away all these clothes. What happens is when I'm packing, I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring this or this. So I just end up throwing it all here. This turns into a bunch of clothes that are clean. I just didn't pack. Buff Bunny items I need to put away. So that's on my list to put that away. I think just learning and understanding yourself for me, I knew I was coming home and I only had one day till I went back to work. Instead of being stressed out about my laundry being everywhere in my luggage, I just accepted it. I said, Kara, you've got a busy ass week ahead of you. It can wait until the weekend when you have time to put towards it. So for now, remove it out of your mind and don't let it bog you down, and just go about your business. So that, I think, helped me out a lot. I am going to fix up a meal, I think. So we're going to talk about nutrition and how I handle nutrition coming home, because I think that is the other piece of things that people struggle with, not eating their norm when they're away and then coming home and feeling like they need to just get back to it, which I understand. I needed to get back to it as well. So we're going to talk about nutrition in a minute, real quick, not really related to traveling or getting back on track, but one thing I do like to do to just make myself feel a little bit more put together. I did the full shower today. I have to announce it because it only happens once a week. The full shower, the hair wash, the hair mask, the shaving, the exfoliating. I also added on one of my favorite self-tanning mists, which I don't think I've talked about here. And I think I'm legitimately all out, so I'm gonna have to order more. This is the Dolce Glow by Isabel Alyssa. She has some different products out. This one is the self-tanning mist in medium dark. It's fast drying bronze gold finish. Don't know if you can tell on my chest. I was pale as a ghost until I slapped this on. It is fast drying, so you can just put it on and go about your day, which is what I really like. I do find it's a little bit messy because you are spraying, so you kind of need to be careful about where you're spraying it. But when I was in LA, Heidi had a spray tanner come to our Airbnb and spray us. And this is what she used, was Dolce Glow, not this bottle. She had it for like a professional spray tanner, but it just looks so beautiful. So I would highly recommend this. I will repurchase it. I also still love Loving Tan, but there's something about on a Sunday, exfoliating, doing the full shower, giving myself a little self-tan that I do feel like will start this next week for me feeling more normal, back into my routine, and just feeling ready to tackle anything. It's kind of funny how sometimes just a little self-tan or a bronzer can go a long way, but just wanted to share that. Let's get to the food. Check, baby, check, baby. 1, 2.
You good?
We's good?
You good?
Cool. It's just, it is what it is. This is real life, folks. It gets a little messy when I'm home. Right, Boo? Because you said it was kept nice and clean the 2 weeks I was gone.
God, it was like, this place was like spotless.
In my defense, a lot of this isn't my stuff, though. It's because we're filming today, and once we get filming and get going, stuff gets a little wild up in here. But let's talk nutrition, because that's one of the biggest things that can be impacted when you're traveling and then you come home. How do you just get back into your regular routine? I know for me personally, that 12 days in LA, I was literally eating out every single meal. It didn't matter if I chose healthy, if I didn't choose healthy, my digestion was shit. And furthermore, I wasn't shitting. It was bad. It wasn't good. So my system just didn't feel good. When I got home, I was like so happy that my man's gave me a nice little Easter present. He had things waiting for me. He helped me stay on track for the week, but now I need to get myself on track for this week moving forward.
I actually do keep you on track a ton.
You do, like, because
of
you, I literally didn't have to meal prep throughout the week, but I know that's not most people's reality.
And that's usually like every week.
You almost always, like, I almost.
In the morning and I'm like, work out, and then I fix your food for you.
He'll cook up my meat. He'll make sure I got veggies. He'll get some fruit together. You know, the simple meals, but I enjoy the simple meals. So thanks to Jason.
And what else I do to this fridge?
Oh wait, I cooked this though. Let's show what I cooked.
Yeah, but I cleaned the fridge.
He did clean he was bored when I was gone, you guys. I'm kind of the entertainment in the house. I cooked this chicken, so I'm gonna eat this. This is just air roasted chicken breast. We also have some cut up veggies. Jason always makes sure we have like some gorgeous veggies cut up that we can you could throw it in salads or just saute it on the stove anytime you need it. We also have some fruit, but we're lacking in fruit. We've got some bluebs, strawberries, blackberries. I do have a couple yogurts. Don't buy the too good. They're not good. They should be called not good yogurts. Don't buy those.
We'll
toss that. But we do have some stuff in here, but I believe Bae and I are gonna go to Walmart. It's what we do for fun, and get some more food. One of the things I really failed that I could have brought with me, and I wanna mention to you guys, that would have been so helpful, is these to-go packets by Bellway Superfiber. You've seen me use these before. I totally forgot I had the dang to-go packets. These would have been perfect for LA. They come in, you can get like a regular container scooper. They also have the capsules too, but I really enjoy the fiber packets. Wish I would have brought these with LA. These are essentially psyllium fiber. It's organic psyllium fiber. I like the packets because they taste delicious. This is raspberry lemon, but what it does is it actually helps ease your digestion. So if you're having issues with that, whether you're traveling or not, it helps ease constipation, and it also does so in a way where you're not going to go to the other extent where it's too loose. So the way psyllium works, it is a soluble fiber, so it forms this gel-like substance when you consume it, attaches to the water molecules, and what that does is increase the water in your intestine, in your guts, and what that does is allow for things to kind of soften up in there, if you will, and help move things out. It helps excrete the toxins, excrete the waste. I don't know about you guys, but not to mention just feeling bloated when you don't go to the bathroom regularly. I think about all that toxic waste that's sitting inside me. It makes you not feel good. It can also impact your mental health. So for me, it's really important that I am regular. This stuff is a lifeline if you're not getting enough fiber in through your diet, which is really hard when you're traveling. It's hard when you're in your regular routine consuming enough fiber for the average person. Only like 10% of Americans do so. So psyllium husk is highly studied. It's very effective, not only for regularity, but it can assist you if you're trying to lose weight. It actually can help reduce those feelings of hunger by increasing that fiber, making you feel a little bit more full. And if you're someone that needs to worry about blood sugar stabilization, this can help do so. Studies have also shown psyllium husk can reduce your cholesterol. If you're someone who's had a higher LDL cholesterol, instead of just getting popped on some intense medication, you can start with dietary approaches. So one of the things I often recommend is getting yourself a psyllium supplement like Bellway. So this stuff is great, tastes good. If you're not a drinker like myself, you can grab the capsules. These are available right on their Amazon storefront. I'll leave the link for you. If you all use my link, you do get 10% off. So thank you to Bellway for sponsoring the portion of this video.
Cool.
I swear to God, I got home from Walmart, went and got some groceries. I fully planned on cooking up my ground turkey that was in the fridge, and I was in the bathroom, and Jason yells out, "What?"
I got your food cooking for you so you have food in the morning. So I cut up her pineapple, the beautiful pineapple.
Got the fruits.
And your girl needs to learn how to pick out fruit because she sucks at it.
No, Walmart didn't have good fruit. That was the best. I got the best of the best.
We got the ground turkey. She likes I like 99. She likes the organic.
I like the juicy meats.
Which is a little higher in fat. We got her veg with some black lava sea salt on there.
Oh,
That's
are you putting together a meal for me for work tomorrow?
Yeah, so I told you I was doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him to do this, I swear.
You never do. Like, she literally never does. I just do it.
Apologies for the shaky cam. I'm so not used to holding a camera, let alone this one. But I am spoiled. I did not ask for this, and this is not just for the vlog, because he literally does this every day. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky for that. So thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
And next on the agenda, you know what? This daylight is, it's playing with me because it's 6:54.
Holy shit.
There it is. Good boy. Gotta bathe him. I'm gonna bathe that little munchkin over there. So we gotta do that before this girl eats her dinner. And I am fading, Bruce Wayne. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. Oh, the true story of Kara Corey fixing herself dinner is now 8:30. This is pretty typical of me. But I thought I would share with you what I'm making for dinner tonight because I made this week when I got home from LA. I knew after eating out, eating more than normal, coming home, you want to be on track, but it can get real hard, right? Where your body's just used to eating more and doing different stuff. So getting back on track with your current routine can sometimes present itself with a little more hunger. For me, I always try to implement some super filling meals, high fiber. We talked about the Bellway earlier, but also some real high fiber meals. So this one I made this week and I was so full while eating it, which never happens. I'm a clean my plate kind of girl, but this one did the trick. It's very simple, quick and easy. It's just a tuna pasta salad. There is no set recipe because quite honestly, you can make this as different as you like, customize it to your likeness. But I did a combo of a bunch of romaine, spinach for veggies. I did just a little bit of peppers, carrots, tomatoes. I did just a little serving of sweet corn. And for protein, I did 1 full can of albacore wild tuna. And then we're gonna add to it a serving. I did a little bit more than a serving. This chickpea penny, it's really good by Barilla. Macros on this for 2 ounces are 190 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 34 carbs, 8 fiber, and 11 grams of protein. So this meal ends up being super high in protein. The tuna is like 30-ish grams of protein. You could do chicken if you're not a tuna fan, but what we're gonna do is just add her pasta into this bowl. Literally get yourself a big ass mixing bowl. If anyone's seen Elaine from Seinfeld, big ass salad.
A big salad. It's a salad, only bigger, with lots of stuff in it.
Big ass pasta salad. All right, so we've got all our goodies in here. What I'm gonna do is probably add a ridiculous amount of light mayo. You want me to measure it for you? Dude, I should probably know how much I'm adding in here. Last time I made this, all I did was add the light mayo. Tonight, I think I'm gonna jazz it up a bit and also add a little bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce because I just feel like that'll work. If you don't like light mayo though, or mayo in general, you don't have to use it. Mayo haters are not encouraged to be on this channel, okay? I mean, you can be here because I like everyone, but I just really like mayo. Woo, okay, sorry, whoopsie. 1 serving of this mayo, a tablespoon, is 15 grams. Last time I estimated I used like 3 grams, or 3 servings, so I'm gonna do that again. I think I was right, I'm pretty good at estimating. You do this long enough, you get pretty good at it. That's 45 grams on the dot. All right, so let's take this and just mix it all up. It's gonna take me a second to make it look pretty, but you just go all in. Definitely use a bigger bowl. I added everything in the kitchen fridge because your girl is hungry. I am already feeling myself from getting back into the gym this weekend, getting that long run in today. I feel that 1 full week is really what it takes to get yourself back on track. So at the end of the day, be gentle with yourself, set yourself up with a good plan. For me, knowing that it takes me a week to get back on track makes me so much less stressed. And I'm just able to kind of ease back on into things without unrealistic expectations. This is massive. I literally may not be able to eat all this. If not, perfect. I'll bring it for like a little snackaroo at work tomorrow. I went hard on the lettuce. I don't know why, but I was really craving crunchy, crispy green lettuce. I think because in LA, I barely ate vegetables. A little drizzle, a sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's. Add whatever kind of BBQ you like if you want, or don't add it at all. How much volume is here? It's all about the volume. So even if this meal doesn't necessarily appeal to you, try to add in a lot of volume, a lot of fiber, veggies, berries, whole grains, beans, things like that. If you're really struggling to get back on track, it'll really help you with your overall fullness and satisfaction with your meals, and that just goes so far. I'm really excited to eat this, and meal satisfaction is important, so don't forget about that. Creating meals that you look forward to is something that I think people don't focus on enough. When we did a poll over on my YouTube, the #1 reason that dictated you all eating a meal was for taste and convenience, which makes total sense. But don't forget about your overall meal satisfaction. And I don't just mean it tasted good. I mean how you really felt during that meal, eating it, enjoying it, and how your body felt afterwards. Those are cues you should be paying more attention to and using those to dictate some of those staple meals that go over really well that you can keep on your rotation. This one for sure is gonna be one I keep on rotation, especially in the summer months. Refreshing, filling. My butt is gonna go chill out on that couch with my man and finally veg out for the night because we've been going all day. So I hope you got some helpful tips from this video. I am so happy to be back. And ooh girl, we got so much more to come, so make sure you stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one.